What's up? I'm Conor Maynard, and you can see me on the Renaissance Foundation now.
Morning.
Should we walk down? Do you guys want to do?
I think it's amazing because like it just goes to show that like no matter where you're from, what backgrounds, whatever, even if you don't even speak the English language or any language, you will know the words of your favorite song, and I think you can't get more unifying than that. That's like, it's crazy. You meet people through music.
Absolutely, and that's like even looking at just Celebrity Marauders, we're missing one of the members, he's back in Canada, but you have Dreddy from the UK, you have Cypher Sounds who is from America, from New York, and you have myself that is from Toronto, Canada, and the one thing that unites us the most, even outside of the friendship, is music and the love for music. So it's very true that music is a super universal language and definitely a motivational tool that can bring together kids and show them pretty much like a common ground, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah, no, for me, it's just like we're dealing with such serious topics, serious subjects, but music makes it fun. So it makes it able to have fun while we're dealing with these things. So it doesn't make it like such a burden. It's like you want to go help because it's like energetic with the music you play. True.
That's what inspires you. You know, it's just the more you just get so much energy out of seeing the energy here, and then energy creates energy. I'm a great believer in positive energy. So, you know, if you can get all this energy going in a big stadium like this, and then energy when you're in your local communities or your school, I think it's so important. So today is just about creating that energy, and hopefully it'll last until next year, recharge the battery, and then next year we recharge the battery again. Yeah?
It is, feeling you're not alone, I think is what gives that jolt of energy, that, you know, you might feel you're one person. There's so much, you know, need in the world, Syrian refugees, poverty, the environment, but when you stand in that stadium, you see 12,000 young people, and that's inspiring, and that's empowering, and that reminds you can change the world.
Yeah, I think for me it's this idea of what's next. What do we do next to help out and to not be complacent? Like, well, I've done my job already, so I'll let other people do it. And so it's been an interesting journey for me figuring out what that next thing is. So I recently just launched my own YouTube channel to sort of reach a wider audience and to bring them into the day-to-day stuff that we do at the organization, at We Day, and just in my life in general. So that's sort of where my next thing has been, and the next challenge is figuring out how does that work and what does that look like and how do we make it so people are inspired and still feeling empowered.
So I put out an EP about almost 4 years ago now. So that was called Social Security, and whereas, you know, the past like 3 years I've just been taking my time building my craft, you know, building up my experience, and now I just turned 18. I feel really confident and really ready in that, you know, I've got the music that I love and adore, you know, so I've just really crafted my sound and I can't wait to just share it with everyone. So I'm just, you know, going to start putting out singles after singles, and just hopefully people start to love the music as much as I do.
Us as a charity, we try to inspire people where everyone faces negativity in life. Yeah. So how do you overcome challenges?
Well, funny enough, you know, seeing as it's called We Day, I think one of the most important things for me is that how I overcome kind of any problem I face is kind of just based on who I surround myself with, you know, who I kind of have around me to help me get through things, or to, you know, to help me just fight the battle of, you know, it's just life every single day. So I think for me it's all about having my friends, my family around me, and I think that's kind of the message I suppose that We Days kind of supports, is the fact that like it's better to have, you know, help around you and to all come together and help each other as opposed to try and fight it by yourself. So yeah.
And also like going on with Walthamstow, and like being like one of the best UK's and worldwide like known singers. How does that affect you? Like, because people see the good side, but they don't see the bad. Like everyone faces challenges, and how do you?
Well, it's like this funny saying that me and my friends say. We're like, oh, it took 10 years to become an overnight success. It's like, you know, as soon as I was on the X Factor and I was fortunate to get signed up by Simon Cowell, you know, a lot of people just thought, oh, this girl, she's got such a lucky break, you know, she just woke up one day and decided to audition, but it was 10 years of hard slog before I even got onto that platform. And I think it's important for people to know that, you know, someone like me, like you said, that's grown up in Walthamstow, working class family, a lot of people around me, there was a lot of doubt. You know, when I said I wanted to be a singer, people were always questioning, oh, really? Like, really you? Like, people from Walthamstow don't do that, you know? So it's nice that I can be an example for people, and always when I go back home to Walthamstow, people are so welcoming and there's a real support for me, and I think I've managed to inspire some young people that are coming up, so that's amazing.
What helps you to express yourself? Like, what advice would you have for someone who's wants to write lyrics, wants to write music, but they don't really know where to start? Like,
First thing I'll say is just hone in on your craft. Spend as much time as you possibly can actually write, and that's the most important part. In this day and age where it becomes a bit fickle, where everybody's trying to find a gimmicky way to make it, but if you work on your actual craft, there's always going to be room for you, and it's always a good foundation to build on. I wasn't the greatest at public things, actually coming out doing interviews and so on and so forth, but I was a good writer and I focused on that, and I thought I'll get better with the others at time. And another thing is just don't be afraid to go for it. I went to plenty of open mic nights before I even started, plenty, just performing in front of 6 people and 24 people having other conversations in a room, and here I am today. So you just got to go for it. Yeah.
And the other message that I want to say to everyone is be kind, because that is the way to deal with people with mental disorder, depression, anxiety, stress. Not to push them away, but to bring them in and be kind to them. And it'll make all the difference in their world, because they'll have the confidence then to believe in themselves. One of the things that happens with mental illness is that you lose confidence in yourself, and you don't think you fit in, you're not part of, and you're suspicious. Get that out of your mind. Get part of it all. And with We, it's a support organization as well. Once you say I am We, you've got a family, a huge one, global one, that you can access.